Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Portugal South. This is by FSPT, 750.46 megabytes to download for all platforms. It's got a very short description, so I'll read it and we'll get into it. It says, map based on the southern region of Portugal with original relief. The map brings its own space marked for the factories, 3 points of sale, 26 fields of various sizes. Also has a farm space with farmhouse, silos, and shed. Has one required mod, the feed mixing plants by DS Power. So I'll accept all that. I like the short and sweet to the point. But yeah, we're going to take a look at all this and see how we like it and all that, or don't like it or whatever, but I think it'll be good. I apologize, this came out at the end of last month, and I'm just getting around to it today. I've just been crazy with work trying to catch up on all the map tours. But yeah, all right. Here's the map. Starting off, we do have olives and grapes right off the bat, those two fields, and then carrots. Just talk about a plethora of things we don't want to deal with. And then we also have cotton over here. We have a lot of fields, to be honest, starting out. This whole kind of estate is ours, and I say estate just because it has a really nice gate at the beginning there. So we'll figure out what's going on in here, and then I think we'll do a flyover. I don't even think we need to drive through this. I'm assuming these are decorative over here, all these. Yeah, those are decorative over at the shop there. Which is kind of cool if they do that. However, it is kind of a pain because you can't, like, those are just on the map. So anyhow, I'm on for it. Let's just take a look around, see what we got going on here in a second. Standard crop calendar, from what I can tell. You just start off with a cow pasture, a sheep pasture, chicken pasture, pigsty, and a cow barn in starting farmer mode, or starting new farm mode. There are contracts on fields you do not own. Owned, you do have a compound feed pigs production, fermenting silo, grass dryer, greenhouse for rice saplings, large glass greenhouse ×2, mixed feed for cows. So you have a cow feed mixer and seed production there as well. So yeah, you can make a lot of different products right off the bat, which is kind of cool. Vehicles we start off with. We start off with an AGCO 8510 tractor, great tractor by the way, an AB 1600 water trailer, an Anderson round bale collector, Deutz-Fahr AgroStar, an international pickup truck, a Krona Variopack round baler, Kubota tractor, Massey Ferguson MF Beta 7360, nice harvester there with a grain header to go with it and a header trailer. We also have a Rudolph TDK 301 RP trailer, and that is everything. So everything you can imagine, and this is the entrance to our farm. At least I believe this is our farm. Right around here, though, while we're here, right over here, we have Ben hanging out, and he's probably watching this park area here to make sure that David doesn't come near it. That's probably what he's doing. Vehicle shop again is up the road. We have a gas station right there. I think that's one of our cow areas that we start off owning. But yeah, there's a few things kind of going around here. We'll probably hit the rest of it with a flyover once we get into it, but we got a couple just right here that we might as well take a look at. I'm going to go ahead and give us just a little bit more speed. There we go. So we can run a little bit faster, make it a little bit easier for us. So in here, open this up, theoretically. It might open just at a certain time. Let's fast forward some time here, because I did jump forward in time. So let's see if we fast forward time, if this will open up for us. Assuming that's probably the problem. Yep, looks like it. So it'll probably open at 8 a.m. I believe that we started at 7 a.m. If you jump forward using the console commands, which is what I did, it causes some issues. But anyhow, right in here we do have a sell point. We have the municipal market next door. What do we got? The warehouse sell point, or warehouse buy point, I guess, more like it. And then we got a gas station up around the corner there. That's the warehouse buy point right there. We head back up the road, back up to our premier estate gate, and then we have a gas station right there for us. So yeah, let's go inside our gate here. Assuming this one we can open as we please. It's very interesting. The starting farm, we have our olives and grapes through here. It's very, yeah, it's kind of a unique way to start things off with kind of like a big estate, which I think is kind of cool. I don't think we've gotten a map quite like this in this way yet. Definitely got some rock area. Yeah, put the kids right on the rock cliff there. That's smart. I'm gonna play right there next to it. That's good. Good stuff. We head up here. We should be able to get into everything. We enter kind of the main farmyard here. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to try to zoom in so we can actually see everything as we're going through it. So right off the bat, we have a liquid storage and a hayloft. So here's a liquid storage, which looks, is it going to hold? Oh, it does hold this any kind of liquid. I was thinking it looked like a diesel tank. Then we have a hayloft here. Got some storage in here if we want to put some stuff in there. This is going to be our feed mixer here for one of them. Got compound feed for pigs. Excellent. Over here we have a sleep trigger, and we can go in the house, it looks like, which is kind of nice. Sleep trigger, wardrobe triggers, all that good stuff's there. We got Walter hanging out here by the pickup truck. How you do, Walter? Good to see you, buddy. Make sure I'm not missing anything as we're going through. Yep, we're doing good. Center there, it's a farm style. Yeah, so farm style structure here in the center. This is the cliff we're not going to run off of, hopefully. Right here we have ourselves this. What is this one here? Oh, seed production. Here's a seed production facility. We have a manure point here, manure heap. And here is our cow barn, which can hold up to 250 cows. We don't have any to start. And then over here we have, I believe it's our TMR mixer right here. Oh, it's our grass dryer. That makes sense as well. Yeah, so we got our grass dryer right here. Excellent. And that's probably the feed mixer. Yep, feed mixer there. Manure heap. And we got a couple other things to take a look at. Right here in the center. Just a water point. Yep, water well. Makes sense right where it's at right there. Cool looking water well. We got some fish down there, and some ducks. There's a lot of little wildlife. This is kind of a cool little pond. I think that they did a really good job with that map maker. Over here, feed mixer. Got our AgroStar park there as well. Got our manure heap here, probably for the pigs, which are right here. Then we have chickens over here in the corner. Now, if we actually go out and about here, we own all of this land up through here. So this is kind of our secondary compound area up here. And up through here, what do we got? We got a fuel tank, bale storage, silo for storing. That's usually what silos are used for. Fermenting silo. We have our greenhouses, it looks like, and our greenhouse for rice, and then our sheep pasture up there as well. So you can see the fuel tank right here on the corner. Bale storage, bale and pallet storage. Water tankers there. There's silo for storing things. That's good. Good to know. Over here we have ourselves, this is the fermenter, right? Or is this ours? Yeah, fermenting silo. 2 glass greenhouses. Bunker silo here, which is nice as well. Then we have the rice sapling greenhouse there, and the sheep are over here, which that road, if we would have taken that first lap before we went into that compound, would have taken us out here to our little sheep pasture, which can hold how many? Theoretically? 250. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that is our compound through here. Yeah, it's a lovely little compound. I'm curious to see if the whole thing's fenced in with gates. I'm really curious to see about that. We're going to go straight into flight mode for this one. I think that's the best way to take a look at that. So our compound starts over here. I mean, it pretty much is a compound. I don't know what else to call it. There's a fence that goes along there. And does the fence curve up? Yes, it does. The fence curves up. Goes along here. All of this is fenced in and ours. To start. I believe that still is going up here. These roads are ours. Yep, fence is there. The road is ours. Out over here on this edge of the map, we have ourselves the logistics center, which, oh wow, you can do a lot of things at a logistics center. It's just a storage for everything. That's kind of cool. So you could have things move around. I like that. And then just below us here, we have ourselves the canning factory. We kind of already passed it. We have the flour mill, spinnery down there. Let's go back to those real quick. The flour mill up there on the hill, kind of cool. Spinnery is right down here, just a sell point. And over here we have a sell point as well. This looks like potato processing plant. Cooperative sell point and the Grau Cooperative. And then there's a supply store, which I'm assuming you can buy like bulk seeds and stuff like that. Up this way, we do have another sell point this way right here. This is the supermarket. We have our massive vehicle dealer with all of the beautiful decorations out, which it does look really nice, to be fair. What else we got right here? We have the cellar production. What does that do? Aha. 2 grapes into 1 barrel of grapes. I'm assuming those barrels are worth a fair amount. That's kind of like simulating wine production, which is kind of cool. Let's take a look at that, actually. How much are barrels worth? They're worth a decent amount, especially 2 grapes to 1 barrel. I mean, so 2,000 liters of grapes will give you 1,000 liters of barrels. So if you're looking at, I don't know, let's just say 5,000 for 2,000 liters of grapes. How much you sell the grapes for? Oh yeah, you're definitely making a profit on that. So I like that. That's kind of cool to kind of simulate wine production. That's a really clever idea by the modder, I think, actually. And then yeah, we've kind of seen a lot of the stuff over here. Down here at the very bottom, we got Katie hanging out at the animal dealer. We have the sale of grain for animals and selling of bales and the animal dealer itself. That's all right down here at the very bottom. And then, yeah, what else we got up here? Another our production up here. We got sell point, the dairy sell point, which is right next to your cow pasture, very conveniently, which is kind of nice. But back to our compound. So our compound comes out here along this road. Up along here on the compound, there's all of our greenhouses. This production right here, yeah, it's fine. You can save it. Is the sugar mill. We'll head up and take a look at this stuff in a bit. But yeah, compound comes up along here. I'm assuming there's gates here as well. There's not a gate, I guess, but there's an indication that this is our compound. It goes all the way out to this very tippity corner here. Works its way back in this way. Got a beautiful little fishing pond with some people actually out there doing their thing. Doing some fishing out there. Very clear water. See all the fish. He's just chilling. Yeah, I like little decorations like that. I think that's cool. Yeah, what else we got out this way? That's the oil mill. So oil mill is this guy out here. It's a pretty cool map, actually. I really like it. Got some good water features, good stuff like that. Just below us down here is David working there. Yeah, David's out here in the woods, of course. Supply store, David, and the large mill sell point is right down there. Then over here, a couple of productions, which I'm kind of curious about. We have the sawmill and a carpentry point. Okay, and Noah's hanging out there. Got a debris crusher, a cement factory, and a paper factory up in the woods here. Yeah, so there's your cement factory. Or no, cement factory, debris crusher. A lot of stuff going on up here. And paper mills down there. This is really cool through here. A lot of really good detail, honestly, on this map. It's very well done. Hats off to the modder for that. But yeah, it says lake, sure. Farmer's market sell point with a supply store as well. Right down here. And then, yeah, got some open fields and things through there. Really cool map. But that's what I got for you guys. That is Portugal South. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.